The Board of Commissioners values the importance of public input throughout all areas of the government process. Whether through public hearings, public comment during meetings, or providing ways to inform the public of issues facing our community, Kill Devil Hills strives to promote public responsiveness and involvement. The Board of Commissioners recently met together to share the importance of public input in the decision-making process and how essential the input from all segments of the community can be.
I'm really glad that we could come together today and talk about how important citizen engagement and involvement is in our community. Thanks for being here. What do you guys think? I mean, why is it so important to us?
That's the whole reason I'm here. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for citizen involvement. I'm not here for me. I'm here to represent the people. So I work in the public every day. I work as an elected person, and I work as a public servant every day. And I don't feel like I'm here to do what I want. And I don't feel like I'm doing my job if I don't have the input of those people who have elected us.
We're a small area, and the decisions that we make affect us and all of our neighbors, everyone around us. I mean, we've had some things come up lately where thankfully people did get involved. Sometimes it was a little later in the process than we would have liked, but I think some of those folks now see the importance of at least paying attention to what is on the agendas coming up, so that they can come when there's items that are going to potentially at least either affect them personally or maybe affect their neighbor or their family member or someone else. But anytime we can get a broader view, I think is always a benefit.
Yeah, and we might have good ideas, but maybe someone else has got a better one. So you never know until you speak up and let us know.
Yeah, a lot of things we've ended up considering, and even sometimes went beyond just talking about, are things that people brought up at a meeting. Not only at the forums, but at our regular meetings, and that's something that I value a lot. And I agree with how we all feel. I think that this is, I'm doing this for the citizens of the town, and you have to balance that between what the different segments of the community want from you, and you have to be open-minded and try to be fair and compromise sometimes when you don't want to, but if you know it's the right thing to do, that's what you need to do.
I think as a board we've demonstrated, even recently, but we've demonstrated that we really do respond to the public's input. We've held off making decisions sometimes and extended our time in between meetings. So we didn't make a decision at one meeting and held off specifically to have more time to investigate what the public brought to us, and then scheduled the item to be voted on at a future meeting, which I think for those that follow and maybe have watched meetings, hopefully it's a signal to them of how much we do value their input and how we do use it to make our decisions. We all know citizen input is something that's really important to us. What are some ways that you think we can encourage citizens to be more involved with what we're doing in the town?
I think just events such as the trash attack that we just had. I mean, think about how many folks that we were able to meet with and interface with, and I got a bunch of questions about things that are coming up, that making sure that they understood that you need to come to the meetings when we're having these conversations. And another is making sure that people that are interested are on our mailing lists, and so that they're getting all of the town notices, and so that they're staying up to date and getting our agenda items and things.
I think it is important that we do interface with people, and like you were saying, the ice cream social, the family night out, and the thing at the fire department. I think those are important times. I found I've gotten a lot of information from people and a lot of questions from people at those things, because they're meeting you in a different environment. It's not so formal. They're not having to stand behind a podium and be timed when they're talking. So it's such that they feel like they can actually talk to you, and that's when you can engage with them and say, this is the time you can talk to me now, but come to the meeting too, because I'm the same person. It's not like it's that intimidating. So I've found that that's a good way to engage people as well.
The town of Kill Devil Hills reaches out into the community directly to citizens with events like the Community Night Out Against Crime and the Police Department's Citizens Police Academy. The town of Kill Devil Hills provides opportunities for the public to receive information and provide feedback. Public input is essential to the operations of the town, and Kill Devil Hills invites its residents to join in our discussion.